Hello everyone, this is Running on Empty Food Review. Wow, what an intro right there. We started it out with a bag, right? And we're just going crazy. You might be saying, well, why exactly did you go ahead? Did you do such an out-of-the-box intro? I saw you had the bag in front of your face and then you moved it. Wow, that's insanity right there. You're bringing it up to the next level with the production value, with now the neat editing tricks, and everything in between. What is taking it to the next level, you may inquire? We're reviewing a next level item today. You know, if you ask, we are. This is probably, with no exaggeration, a stroke of genius. When you look at an item, when you look at a new item or even an established favorite, one of the most important things about any sort of fast food release is the appeal. You know, marketing is everything when it comes down to these items. You have to inspire curiosity. You have to even make the prospective buyers ask questions. You have to make people want the item. Have to make people say, why should I get this compared to, some similar product from a different chain? What makes me motivated to go out and try this? See, these are the tough questions, but this has everything. This is absolutely brilliant. And the secret, really, to its success is in the name. KFC Secret Recipe Fries. These are French fries. And not only are they French fries, but they're secret recipe fries. Okay, you have to break it down like this. KFC used to have these wedge cut fries. You know, they were large, they were these very thick cut fries. I think they had them for like the last 10 years or so. I remember they got them around I don't know, I remember I first saw them around 2010. Maybe that's just when I started paying attention. I don't know, they might have had them for longer. But they had these very thick cut French fries. And they had them for a while. They were okay. Some people liked them, some people didn't. Some people were saying, you hear that rumble of thunder, that's the universe saying they didn't like those wedge cut fries. Because you know what? The universe sides with KFC and supports its decision in changing up the recipe of the French fries, because that's exactly what they did. They said, we're going to move on to bigger and better things. Greener pastures are on the horizon, and we're going there right now, KFC said. We're getting rid of those wedge cut steak fries, and we're getting secret recipe fries. These are thinner cut fries, a little crispy, but they feature a blend of secret herbs and spices, similar to what's on their iconic fried chicken, mind you. You can get a single order of these secret recipe fries for $2.49. You can get a family-style order of them, which is just a larger portion, for $4.49. So these are thinner cut, crispy fries with that secret blend of herbs and spices sprinkled about on them. You might be asking yourself, what is the secret recipe? See, that's what gets people's attention. Just like a moth, being drawn to a bright light. The name, draws the people to KFC. They're thinking, secret recipe. What's the secret recipe? What's so special about these fries? And that's the mystery of it all. Who doesn't like a good mystery, right? That's what everyone likes a mystery. They want to be captivated. They want to be, that's why people like UFOs and cryptids and all these things, right? People like the unknown. This is getting into that. What is the secret recipe? Well, no one knows. No one knows. Although I did know a guy who said he knew the secret recipe to the KFC, but, well, that's why I say the word, I knew him. KFC takes that very, very seriously. They don't mess around. So, $2.49. But we'll see what they taste like. Here's the KFC bag, by the way. There's the kernel there. What does it say? Delivery or pickup? They decided to serve the fries upside down a little bit, which is alright. Let's arrange them. Let's make sure they're looking nice. Right? Tuck that one there and get one right there. There we go. And there I am with them. The secret recipe fries. But I know I've been joking around here. You know, they call them the secret recipe, right? The French fries. But who knows? They might be good. I always like my French fries. You know, I could kind of poke fun at them and all that. But I mean, who's to say? French fries can sometimes be really good. You know, look for instance at the iconic example of McDonald's. You know, there was a time where a lot of people would say one of the reasons you go to McDonald's is for the fries, right? Fries really, despite being a side item, despite not necessarily being that integral component of the main meal, certainly, if done right, can really be a huge calling for lots of people. So, I mean, we'll see. We'll see. If they have really good fries, yeah, that'll definitely be it'll be motivation to keep coming back. So we're just going to see. The basic fries, though. That's all that I really have to say about them. But the secret recipe fries, let's not forget that. So we're just going to see how they are, how they hold up, if they're flavorful, what really calls out to me about them. So you can see, anyway, there's the little cavalcade of secret recipe fries. What does this say? Don't forget to eat your vegetables, and wedges don't count. Okay? Oh, okay, wedges don't really count. Well, I think they kind of do. Depends. If it's green, right? It's green. But there we go. You can see what they look like. And let's try them out. So, there's a close-up secret recipe fry. You can see it's, crispy, and you can see a little bit of seasoning on it. So we'll see how this secret blend ends up being. All right, the KFC secret recipe fries. KFC going in. We'll try two more for the heck of it. Did you know they're actually going to make a movie about these, believe it or not? They really were. You can look it up. It was going to be, I forget what production company that it was going to be with, but it was going to be big, and it was going to be, sponsored by KFC, of course. But the whole point of the movie was going to be someone tries to break in, to like the corporate headquarters of KFC, and they were going to make it out like this Area 51 type of deal. And it was going to be the quest of this guy to try to come in and find the secret recipe, believe it or not. It's supposed to be like a more lighthearted action movie, but unfortunately it never got the traction that, they wanted it to get. So unfortunately, it was shelved. I mean, maybe one day that'll happen, but just some KFC trivia for all you fast food fanatics out there. $2.49 for it. The KFC secret recipe fries. What can I really say about them? They're okay for what they are. If I had to describe them best, I would say around average. Definitely average. It's not one of those things that is like, again, I'm blown away by any means, but I'm not utterly disappointed by them either. I would definitely say that they serve their purpose. One thing that I do like about them is, I guess, the texture of them. One person was saying when they tried them out that they were very, very dry. They said they thought they were bone dry. I don't have that experience with these. There's no, I guess, profound dryness to them, at least that I'm experiencing. One thing that I actually liked is that there's a little bit of softness to them, but they still have this crispy outer shell. But it's not something that you would bite and, break your teeth off with or anything like that. So I do like that little bit of a juxtaposition that they have going there. As for the seasoning. The fries are more salty than anything else, which is good though. One thing that I really don't like is when you get fries that are just like overly salted and it's way too heavy on the salt and it's awful. I do like the fact that these are salty, a little savory also, but very, very slightly. But these are mostly just salty fries, which again, though, it's a good amount of salt. It's, I'd say, the right blend, right amount of it. Just that right saltiness, not overly dry, a little bit of a crisp to them, but, again, average. It's just, there may not be too many bad things to call them out on, because really, I'm not, there's nothing that comes out and says, oh, these are terrible, I'm really, I'm torn apart by this, or what have you. Just the one thing is that there's nothing that really says to me, these are next level fries. Well, I'd say these are totally average. If you want to get them, go for it. They're much smaller than the big wedge cut fries, of course, but they're still okay for what they are. I think these would be a decent side. They'll work, and that's what it comes down to. So out of 10, I'm going to give these a 6 out of 10 rating, just slightly above average, but that's the rating that they've got. And with that, that's all that I have for you, ladies and gentlemen. I'm your host, the Report of the Week. Today we tried out the KFC secret recipe fries. Thanks, take care, be safe, and be healthy. I'm running out of time on my camera.